sun, wind, water and adrenaline. Today we're diving into windsurfing. It's going to be fast, action-packed and definitely full of surprises. Let's hit the water. My name is Agnes Orłowicz and I'm a paragliding instructor. Welcome to the world of extreme sports. I'll show you how to live on the edge and introduce you to people who push their limits every single day. Ready for an adrenaline rush? Hi Paweł. Hi Agnes. Tell me about the place we're in. We're at the Sopot Sailing Club, where I grew up windsurfing. This is where I took my first steps on a board, where the dream was born, which ultimately turned into a goal, competing in the Olympic Games. So basically, you've been training your whole life. Today it's my turn, my first time on a board. Will you show me the gear and how it all works? Of course, I'll show you how everything fits together. And there's quite a bit of it. You'll see. Hopefully you'll take your first steps on an Olympic board today. To go windsurfing, we need a board. But since we're foiling, we also need a wing, which I'll show you in a moment. And since it's windsurfing, we obviously need wind. The wind powers the rig, which we'll now put together. And for that, we need a sail, a mast and a boom. Let's get to it. Let's do it. Okay, we'll start with the sail. 3, 4. As you can see, it's a pretty big piece of sail. Sure is. Whoa, it's so much heavier now than when it was folded. Exactly. It was so easy to lift earlier. You'll really feel it once we're on the water. This sail is over 5 meters long. And even though it doesn't feel heavy in your hands at first, once it drops into the water and fills up, it's hard to lift out. Here's the board. Wide? I thought it would be narrower. It's wide, but light. Let's flip it over, upside down, so we can assemble the foil. This is where the fun begins. The key difference between foiling and classic windsurfing is right here. In regular windsurfing, you'd slot in a fin, long or short, but just one part. Now we insert a foil mast, which we'll push in here and screw in tight so it stays in place. Then we mount what's basically an airplane, the front wing. That wing lifts the entire board, sail, rig and us above the water.
Całą deskę, cały żagiel, cały pędnik i nas nad wodę.
IQ foil is a very modern class. Foiling or hydrofoiling is pretty new in kitesurfing, surfing, windsurfing and even on large yachts.
Surfingu, czy chociażby w windsurfingu lub na wielkokadłubowych jachtach, to jest dość
I used to
poważne.
race for years in the RSX class.
Przez wiele lat na klasie RSX.
That was the Olympic windsurfing class with a fin and daggerboard and a big sail, just a bit different.
Też duży żagiel, troszeczkę inny, natomiast chodziło w tym o to, że ścigaliśmy się w
The
bardzo
point was
podobny
similar.
sposób, ale
We raced on the
płynął
surface of
po
the
powierzchni
water.
wody. Międzynarodowa
But
Federacja
World
Wodna
Sailing
zadecydowała,
decided to
że
switch
należy
to a
iść
foiling
w
class
klasę
because it's faster,
na,
more
klasę
dynamic,
foilującą,
though also
bo
more
jest to
dangerous and more
szybsze, bardziej
extreme.
dynamiczne, niestety też bardziej niebezpieczne i bardziej ekstremalne.
Which works for me.
Bardziej
I
ekstremalne,
like
to akurat dla
extreme.
mnie dobrze, bo ja lubię takie rzeczy.
But the gear changed completely and I had to recalibrate fully,
Zmienił, no i trzeba było się
going from classic
przekalibrować
windsurfing to
kompletnie
basically
klasycznego
flying
windsurfingu
over the
na
water.
lewitację nad wodą w zasadzie, bo zobaczcie jak to
Because
wygląda.
look at this,
Już w tej chwili
we're
nie
not
płyniemy
gliding
po
on the surface
powierzchni wody,
anymore.
tylko
We're flying
lecimy
just
w zasadzie
above
nad.
it. And when it comes to handling the sail, look how well you're doing. See? With the wind helping, you've got it.
Z pomocą wiatru, bez żadnego problemu, to jest dokładnie
It's
tak jak
just
w
like in paragliding.
paralotce.
You get lift. Exactly, we work so that the wind helps us. The forces of nature help us, not hinder us. Try to find your balance here. Find your center of gravity. Okay? That's pretty good.
Znajdź gdzieś balans, znajdź środek ciężkości. Okej. No, jest okej, mniej więcej, no.
O, dobra.
Okay, got it. But it's a full body workout.
Całego ciała.
It'll be the same on the
Samo
water.
będzie na wodzie.
You're helping me now.
Tak, teraz
Well,
pomagam.
not anymore. It's tipping over. It's tipping over.
Generalnie to, co
What
jest
matters is setting the sail
takim
right in the
żaglem,
wind.
Jak odpowiednio
If we position
ustawimy
it
do
right,
wiatru,
the sail will actually
ten
help
żagiel
us.
nam pomoże. Będzie
It'll
nam
take some of the weight
odciążeniem,
off,
to jest bardzo
and that's
ważne,
really important.
a nie
But if
przeciążeniem,
we set
nie
it wrong, it
dociążeniem.
becomes a burden.
Jak go źle
Then
ustawimy,
it's just a full-on battle with it. Exactly. You'll be fighting it the whole time, and it won't help you move forward. But just now, you actually positioned it perfectly. I'm guessing it was instinctive, because I didn't give you any tips, so it's clear you understand wind. Now, let's try doing it completely wrong, pointing it straight into the wind. As soon as it picks up, you'll see, you'll have to push against the sail, which is exactly what we don't want. That's what this sport is really about. Learning how to position the sail properly. The wind just shifted, so now it's about adjusting again. Let go for a moment. If we hit the sweet spot with steady wind, we could actually balance it just by holding the tip. See? It lines up nicely on its own. But if we set it wrong,
ze złej strony, uwaga,
look, down it
od
goes
razu leci na
immediately.
ziemię. Czyli bardzo
So it's
ważne jest,
crucial that we always keep adjusting.
cały czas patrząc
On the
na wodę,
water
tam
it'll be
będzie łatwiej,
easier
bo
because the
wiatr
wind is
będzie
more even.
równy, bardziej równy niż tu.
That means it'll be easier to control. Try working with the sail for a bit.
Proszę.
I need to lean into it with this arm.
Przednią nogą sobie lepiej
Slide your
zablokuj.
hand over a bit. That'll make it easier.
Przednia jest zawsze ta
Good.
przy maszcie.
No.
Znowu,
Stay upright.
lepiej na
Protect your
prostym kręgosłupie,
spine.
żebyś Nie strzeliły ci plecy.
That's
Dokładnie.
it, just like that.
O tak.
Looks great.
Bardzo ładnie.
From the legs.
Dokładnie.
Now I'm picturing the water flowing under me and holding the sail like this.
Dokładnie. No i
Right.
w tej chwili
And
możesz
now you can
ustawić, wybrać
choose
sobie
which
halt, na
tack you
którym
want to
chcesz płynąć,
take.
czyli albo
Either
lewy, tak
left,
jak już ten
like
żagiel
the
jest
sail is
wyprofilowany,
now, or
ewentualnie
right,
prawy, to
like
co
we
ćwiczyliśmy
practiced
przed chwilą,
earlier.
jakbyś
That's
chciał
when you
wpłynąć
switch
w prawą
sides,
stronę.
right?
Przechodzi tak.
Dokładnie.
Exactly.
W ten sposób
You pull and shift the
naciągamy,
buttons.
przerzucamy w zasadzie listwy, dobrze? Jest ok.
Great.
I wyżej
Hands a
ręce,
little closer
biodra
together.
wsunięte.
Tighten your core.
I okej. I teraz
And now
postaraj się
find your
znaleźć
balance and try to stay
Możliwie mocno
relaxed.
wyluzować.
Remember,
Każdy
tense
mięsień
muscles
pełni
burn
dużo
more
tlenu,
oxygen and
dużo
energy.
energii.
Use as little force as
najmniejszą
possible
siłą
to
mięśni
stabilize and hold your
stabilizować
position.
I tak będzie
That's what it'll be like on the water, hopefully. We'll see. Here on calm, solid ground, it's easy.
Na spokojnym gruncie jest bardzo łatwo.
I doubt it'll be this easy once I'm out there. We'll see.
Zobaczymy, ale
Today's the day to find out. We're heading out and I can't wait. I'm expecting this sport to be a mix of adrenaline and a whole bunch of wipeouts. So, how's the adrenaline? Do you always get that rush when you're out there?
wiesz co, no nie cały
Not
czas.
always.
Są takie elementy,
Days like today, with light wind and small waves, are pretty chill.
Mała fala, no to jest raczej taki klasyczny dzień, nie?
But when you've got 2-meter waves and 30-knot winds, yeah, that's hardcore.
Jest hardcore, nie? Wtedy. To wtedy
It's like the difference between hiking in a snowstorm and hitting a ski slope on a sunny day. Total contrast.
Śniegu po pas, ale trochę jak udać się na narty na zwykłą, wiesz, traskę, nie? Słoneczny dzień. No,
All right,
Agnes,
want to try stepping onto the board? Yes, I do.
dam ci jeden
Here's one
wskazówkę,
important
która jest
tip.
całkiem istotna.
Look at how you're holding the
Trzymasz ten
sail.
żagiel i trzymamy
Right
go sobie
now,
tutaj
the
w miarę. Ta
board's
deska jest w miarę
stable because
stabilna.
we're not moving.
Jak nie płynie oczywiście.
Everything's
wszystko jest-
fine.
Teraz jak wpadnie ci żagiel do
But
wody,
if the sail falls into the water,
on się po
it'll
pierwsze
stick.
przykleja do tej wody,
And
a po
after
drugie
a
po
bit,
jakimś
it
czasie
fills with
wpływa
water.
tutaj
See?
woda.
It collects
Tak,
right
tak,
here.
bardzo
A
łatwo
lot
to
of
jest
water.
dość trudno,
No.
więc jak będziesz miała problem,
So
to
don't
możesz
yank on
spróbować
it. It's heavy. If that happens, try sliding it forward towards the nose of the board. Lie down a bit, like this.
I jakby, zobacz, uwaga.
When you do it, it looks easy. But I already know how this is going to go for me. Okay, it worked.
I możemy go sobie wciągnąć na dziób lub na rufę.
So yeah, you can pull it towards the nose or the
Zobacz
tail.
go. Uwaga. Wyciągać w ten sposób.
Either way, it's easier to get it up that way. You have to be quick to catch it.
Tak.
Exactly, makes a big difference. Aha! Want to try? Yes. Oh God, I know I'm going to wipe out.
Spróbuj, potrzymam go tak, żeby
Hold it so it lifts.
nie naleciał.
Grab here, not the bungee. So, should I stand up now? Yes. Okay, now lift. With a straight back. Now it's kind of resting on the water. Oh God, no way. It's like it's glued down. Hold on. Wait. Try. You got it? Got a good grip? You're good. Hold it steady. I've got it. I'm holding. Now try to choose which way to pull the sail. So much force. Once I pick a side, the wind will catch it and I'll either start sailing or wipe out. Right now, I feel safe. Just the wrong way around. Yeah, I've never actually tried it that way before. So it really is extreme. It's like a dream. Did you get that on camera? Yes. That was my first time doing that, honestly. Didn't look like it at all. Yeah, first time ever. That silence, I couldn't believe it. That's the magic of it. Okay, now I understand this sport. Honestly, I didn't think we'd pull it off today. I was wondering if it would even work because you need flat water and enough wind. But then this gust hit. Did you see that dark ripple? And boom, it happened. Awesome. My heart's pounding. Oh, God. Even my wife hasn't done that with me yet. I've always wondered if it was even possible. I told you, first forward, then back, then just freeze. If you'd made even one step forward or back when I said something, we could have tipped over. I was gripping it so tight, and then suddenly I could just let go, and there was this stillness, exactly like cutting through water with a knife. Dead silent, no drag at all. The board is flying at that point. Just set it down for now. Try lifting it halfway out yourself. Okay? We'll sail straight out, nice and easy. No, try lifting it with your back straight. Try to keep it upright, like you had it a moment ago. Go on, go on. You're doing great. That's it. Nice. Awesome. You were sailing. Well done. Go again. That was great. Really well done. Way better than I thought it might be. So what now? I'll hold the sail for you here. It'll make it easier to lift it out of the water at the start. It's freezing. We've just made it back to shore, and what a day it was! The weather was perfect, but best of all, I got to sail on a foil. Suddenly, everything went quiet. We were out in the middle of the bay, watching people walking along the beach, and we were gliding through the air. There's a kind of magic in foiling. Everything goes silent and still. I'll never forget that moment.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Paweł, that was something else. We rode the foil together. I can't even put those emotions into words. Sudden silence. I felt my heart racing. I could actually hear it beating. And you? What did you feel? Honestly, I was surprised too, in the best way. I didn't expect we'd be able to lift off today with the wind we had. Truth is, that was my first time doing it with someone else. It's not easy. The sail and board are designed to lift one person. But we did it, and for me it was incredible. I imagine that after training so long, it's rare to do something for the first time. What were you feeling? It's hard to describe. As you probably saw, I was completely focused on whether we'd lift off. And once we did, I just said one thing. No more movement. Firstly, so we'd stay safe. And secondly, so we'd keep flying, to keep that glide, that levitation over the water. And doing that with you, together on one board, it was something truly special. Thank you for today. It was amazing. Just amazing. Thank you so much. I'm really glad. And hey, maybe you'll keep windsurfing. Make it a part of your life? Especially here in the heart of Sopot. It's an absolute dream.